Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be baking. Yeah, it's raining right now, it's kind of nice. Anyway, today we're going to be baking and Percy Jackson fans will be happy because we're baking the blue chocolate chip cookies. It's because I didn't want to make brownies because brownies, one, takes forever to bake. Two, yeah. So let's get started, shall we? First, let me put my hair up so we get in food. Anyway, so yeah. How has your week been, guys? Because mine has been so stressful. Yeah, as you guys probably know if you check my community tab, but I'm excited because I get to bake today. And also, ignore the accent if I start talking British accent. I've been listening to a British audiobook. I've been listening to Lockwood & Co. You guys know. Plus, freaking YouTube. No offense, YouTube. You're my platform that I use, so I can't really, get mad at you. Yeah. Sorry, I thought I heard something. Copyrighted me for using a song that's copyrighted. I know I can't really be mad about it, but let's get started today. I have the recipe on my phone since I screenshotted it because, stupid group chat. Anyway, so we have the flour, kosher salt. I don't know what kosher salt is. We have a lot of salt, so I just had to use this salt. It's our little salt holder. Baking soda. I have a really big bag of baking soda. Oh, it's really heavy. Stop. Baking powder. My hand smells like vinegar. Light brown sugar. I don't know what light brown sugar is. I have brown sugar. I hope that. Oh, it says dark brown sugar. Hang on. Let me check my pantry. Actually, we'll just do a check and then I'll try to find 1/2 granulated sugar. So I looked it up. 1/2 granulated sugar is 3/4 powdered because I can't find any granulated sugar. Hopefully it still tastes good. And hopefully I don't die of sugar shock. If that's a thing. I don't know. It's a lot of sugar. 1 cup butter. I don't know if I have enough butter. This does not look like 1 cup. So I might need to find butter. Hang on, let's ask her. Alexa, can butter be replaced for vegetable oil in cookies? So apparently I can substitute vegetable oil for butter because I don't think I have enough butter. So I can't combine the two. So we're probably going to be switching to vegetable oil. Anyway, moving on. 1/2 cup butter softened. 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. We have vanilla extract. Yes. 4 to 6 drops of blue food coloring, which makes sense because they're blue cookies. It's not like they just magically become blue, and it's not like we get blueberries. I mean, that sounds like a little bit. 1 large egg. I totally forgot the egg. I'll get it later. We'll get the eggs later. 12 ounces dark chocolate chips. So I have this, but then I came here and have this. It's a really big bag of chocolate chips. They're not dark chocolate, they're semi-sweet, but that should work. Anyway, so now let's go find light brown sugar because I forgot it. I didn't know we had, I don't know there was a difference. We haven't labeled, so I think that's fine. I think I found light brown sugar. Is there a difference, Alexa? Is there a difference between light brown sugar and dark brown sugar? So if you guys can't hear it, it says there's more molasses. So I hope this is light brown sugar. It just says brown sugar. And it looks significantly, I don't know how to make this, significantly lighter than the other one. So I think we're good. If we're not, you're gonna watch me try not to burn my house down. Let's go. Okay. Step 1, heat the oven to 350 degrees. I need a cookie sheet. Wait, how many does this make? Give me a moment. Two and a half dozen cookies? I don't think it will fit in this bowl. Did I get a big enough bowl? We'll see. Okay, 2.5 cups all-purpose flour. Also, if the quality slowly gets worse, it's starting to pour, so like, I don't know if it's picking it up or not. I also don't have my really fancy mic, I'm using my laptop's mic. So let's hope it works. Yes, I film on my laptop, I'm not fancy yet. Don't worry, I'll get there for you guys so you get better quality stuff. I don't know. Blah, blah, blah. Where was I? So we need line half sheet pan with parchment paper. Half sheet pan? What does that mean? Line a half sheet. It's a half sheet. You know what? I'm just gonna use the biggest thing I got. Okie dokie. Is that actually? Remember the last time I made? I think I underestimated the amount of cookies. I don't know. Well, I think this is big enough. It's probably not big enough. Anyway, so we're gonna put you right here. Cookie sheet's gonna go over there. It's not washed. Yes, I just smelled it. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're chill? Sorry. I saw it went dark. If it didn't go dark, yay. If it did, whoa! It's breaking. It's fine. Gotta wash this real quick. I should have checked, guys. I'm sorry. Also, if you can't hear me, I'm saying I should not get. I should have checked. I'm just. Yeah. Guys, when you're baking with Brooklyn, be prepared for ADHDness and forgetfulness. It comes with you. Okay. So, I hope it's clean, because if not, I just poisoned whoever's eating my cookies. And I'm the one eating my cookies, so let's hope I didn't poison. That looks dry enough. Yeah, it feels pretty dry. Other baking sheet, whatever you want to call it. Okay, what did it say that I need? Onions on the ground. Onion, onion, onionness on the ground. Let's see. What does it say? Heat the oven to 350 degrees. So make. Start. Line a half sheet pan with parchment paper. Parchment paper? What is that? Like baking? Is it? Oh, it's parchment. Ooh. Line half the sheet or a half sheet? Doesn't matter. So this is also an experience. Experiment. Ha. I don't usually make cookies. There we go. That one. You're going to need the other one. Let's see. How big is it? Oh, it smells like gas. I had a gas stove oven thingy. A whole oven's gas. I don't know. Whatever. It smells like gas. I'm fine. I'm legally okay. I don't know what that means. Wait. Clean up cooking. Okay, back to the in a medium size, but that's small. There's no way this is fitting. Oh, please. I can't tell if this is bigger or smaller. It feels this one. At least it's taller, because I feel like I'll spill if it's not tall enough. We're good. We're good. We're chill. Let's see. Uh, okay. One. Where am I? Whisk together flour. Got the all-purpose flour. How much was it? 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay, so we're gonna need 2.5 cups of all-purpose flour. Guys, if you think this is a recipe, don't trust me, because I might mess it up. Plus, I don't have all the ingredients properly, so don't listen to me. I am fine. I'd have that thing play music, but I want you guys to be able to hear me, and I don't know. Plus, I'll probably get distracted and just like get in my own zone. 2.5 cups of flour. Ew, it got on my hand. I'm not afraid to get dirty. I just did not expect it to spill. Oh, this is not smart to have my phone in there. One. So that's two. Wait. 1, 2. That's 2 cups. That's 1 cup. Two. 1.5. That's 2. And 1 more. That is 2.5 cups, baby. Let's go. I got flour everywhere, but it's fine. Look at my hand. They're turning even wider than they already are. I'm funny. Anyway, what was I saying? Okay. After that, we need the salt. It says 1.5 teaspoons of salt. I'm just gonna. This is probably not the same salt they needed. I probably did way too much salt. So if they're really smoky cookies, I'll just put a lot of chocolate chips in. I have freaking powder everywhere. Let's see. What does that say? Baking soda. 3/4 teaspoon. So that's probably not good. But it's still probably warm. I might turn off the oven. If I'm doing this wrong, don't come at me. I usually make brownies, guys. This is not the same as brownies. These are cookies. What does baking soda and baking powder even do? And like, what's the difference? I'm fine. Next, we have 3/4 tablespoons of baking powder. Brother! 1, 2, 3. You know, for a baking video, for a future one, I want my best friend to come on. Because she is a baker. She's really good. And she'd love this and she'd be correcting me. Now for a cooking video, that is all me. She can have the bake. I love cooking, except I don't know how to do it. So I kind of just wing it. And I usually only cook the stuff I know. Like pasta and soup and rice. Yeah, I don't really know the stuff I can cook. If I could cook it, I could cook it. I also know how to cook burgers and other stuff. That. And an egg. I know how to boil an egg, I guess. Let's see. Next, it's the baking. Oh, it's just that. Where's my whisk? What my baby whisk? If it requires me to freaking. That actually smells like something funny. So I'm just gonna. Yeah, I know I was supposed to preheat the oven or something, but I don't trust myself with an oven when it's like not doing anything. Anyway, so now we have this flour mixture. You see this? This is what it's supposed to look like. I think. Wait, when do you add the sugar then? In the bowl of stand mixer. So it says in a stand mixer, but one, I have no idea where our stand mixer is. Two, I don't really like using stand mixers. So we're gonna break my arm for you guys. And hopefully the editor can put it in like times two speed, like times lapse basically, of me mixing this. So we need the brown sugar. How much brown sugar do we need? Brown sugar is 1.5 cups. So one, two. Oh, the sound is just terrible. And three. Okay. After that, we need granulated sugar. Wait, how much granulated sugar did they say? 1/2 cup granulated sugar. Well, I already have a lot of sugar, so these are gonna be really, really sweet. So we're just gonna, I have no idea where the sugar is. We're just gonna take you, pop you open real quick. I'm gonna wash you out. I trust me. Try you. We need so I just got like that's a lot of sugar. Okay. Okay. Let's see. After that, we're just gonna pop you close. I powder. I inhaled it. Powdered sugar everywhere. Got flour. It looks like stuff everywhere. Yeah. What am I doing? Butter. So I thought this was gonna make it worse because we're using vegetable oil. It's better work. I don't know why I'm sniffing everything. That sounds really gross. Alexa, how many cups of vegetable oil can replace 1 cup of butter? Okay, so 3 1/4 cup. Okay, so we got 3/4. We got, this is the right one. We got 1, 2, 3. And vanilla extract. I don't know how much vanilla extract. 1 tablespoon. 1 whole tablespoon? Are we sure? Okay. It's a lot of vanilla. I don't even know if I have that much vanilla extract. Who just has that much? Okay. That looks like. Ooh. That was close. I almost spilled that everywhere. We're good though. Only a couple droplets. It's still droplets though. That's. Oh, I'm sorry, baking world. Your precious baking world. Anyway, what does it say next? Dang it, my phone locked. Mix it until the mixture is light and fluffy. Up to 3 to 5 minutes. Well, that's with a normal mixture. themed items. I don't know. If you guys want me to make pumpkin themed items next, we can do that. Let's see. It's green. Is it supposed to be green? I don't think it's supposed to be green. Maybe if I mix it in the white stuff. Okay. Beat the gel, reduce the mixer speed to low, then add the bulk. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna be good. Stay mixed. Gotta wash this real quick. I did not wash this. I should wash this. They didn't. Oh, speed mix it. Wash it. Whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about. Why did I not wash any of these? I washed everything except the stuff I needed for baking. It smells like salad. This is the salad or something? Whatever. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna leave it right there. Oh, I have my some assistant. Oh, this is another reason I would love to bake with Jordan, because she'd actually be able to we'd be able to do two things at once. Right now I'm baking. This is already a really long video. Hopefully it gets cut. That sounds wrong. Anyway, oh, this is such a long video. Why does baking take so long? Because it's a process. Then you just gotta be prepared. Okay, so we got the nice mixing bowl. It's raining even harder now. It makes me want to just. Okay, we're missing this green sludge. This looks fine. Okay. I don't know how healthy that is here because I just ingested like 3 things of a lot of pure sugar. Anyway, until incorporated. Okay. We're gonna act like that didn't just happen. Right? There we go. You're back. Okay. We're ditching this scoop. You there. Guys, I don't think they're gonna turn out blue, but you know, if I grab. I don't think I put enough chocolate chips. As you guys saw me just like purely dump the like freaking things in there. Anyway, not like that. I think if I do like green rose sort of a thing, that works. Okay, so right now we're actually to the cookie part. I feel like I missed something. If I watch this back, it's gonna be like, oh, I forgot the like, you know, the part that makes cookies. It's fine. We're fine. It might just be one giant cookie because I don't know how to space cookies on a cookie sheet, baking sheet, whatever. How do people fit all of these on one cookie? You guys got some big freaking cookie sheets. I don't even think it's gonna make half a dozen. I think it might make 10, 12. It might make a dozen. It said 2.5 dozen cookies. That's 6 so far. And I'm already losing dough. I might just because I have some freaking gigantic cookies going on here. I don't know how. Stealing moisture from you, incorporating it into my cookies. My hand's turning blue because I added dye. Anyway. This is probably the longest video I've ever made. 30, almost 40 minutes right now, filming wise. Stay in. Okay, the cookies. They better taste amazing. They will taste amazing. These cookies are going to be the most amazing cookies I've ever tasted. I spent my hard-earned time on them. My middle finger is frozen in cookie dough right now. Because of look at this flour! What the heck? I'm gonna scoop some of this sugar condensation things out. There we go. I bet you these cookies are gonna fall off the rack. Anyway, and we finished. That's the last of the cookie dough thing going on here. It's really sweet. That's really good. Okay. My hands are blue. I feel like I can make like a home out of that. So here's the plan. I'm gonna put these in there, and after I finish all the questions, because you guys, some of you guys, hang on, my cat's meowing. Some of you guys, give me a moment. Let me pause the video. Okay, I'm back. So I should have paused it a lot more because like now it's gonna. I feel bad for the editor. It's like, anyway. So while I finished, because some of you guys actually sent questions then, so I'm gonna pop these in here. Then I'm gonna read all the questions, answer them, and then once I'm done with them, if we still have a lot of time, which we probably will, then I shall come back later. Bake for 11 to 13 minutes. The remaining dough. Okay. So that. Alexa, set a timer for 13 minutes. Okay, so we're good. Now. No. I actually don't know what she asked. Anyway, let's view your questions. I'm sorry. I don't know who that. Oh, it's my neighbors. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what your question. Yeah, I didn't have the questions open. Deal with it. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just. Okay, we only have 5 questions. Let's start off with number. So a couple of you guys asked several questions. 1. How do you see yourself in your characters? I'm an author, but the context. So I don't know what that means. How do you see yourself in your characters? Like characters. So my main character, who's actually the name of my channel, Blade Ray, is my main character's name. Please don't steal. I'm working really hard. I just got. Anyway, she is based off of me. Like a lot of her personality traits come from me. I've based a lot of stuff through her, like all her character development and all that sort of stuff. That is based off of me entirely. A lot of my other characters are actually not based off of me. They're based off of my friends. And I can tell that because I know all of their birthdays. And their birthdays are the same as the characters' birthdays. So the two best friends of the character, of the main character, are both based off of one based off one of my best friends, the other's based off another one. They both have their birthdays, and their personality traits are very similar to them. They act very similar. Another trait that I have a nervous habit of, I do this with my thumb and my pointer. Not this. Like almost if I had like a piece of clay. I do that, and I added that into like the tick. I also have a bad left knee. It's gotten better, but I still have a bad left knee. And like sometimes I'm like limping if it gets really bad some days. And I've incorporated that in my main character. What else do I have? All of the like facial stuff is based off of me, like how she looks. Number 2, because I don't really know how else to answer that question. So I hope that answers your question. Number 2, what is the hardest part of acting for you? The hardest part of acting is feeling comfortable enough to practice acting in front of other people. Usually when I'm acting, I just like practice acting alone in my room with someone else. I can cry on command, my best friend can't. And then if you're watching this, one of my best friends can. If you're watching this, that's targeted at you for the freaking 2 hours you took. After we hung up, she sent me a picture of her crying. And I'm like, girl, that took forever. Anyway, I'm not listening to it yet. But I feel like the hardest part of acting for me is also just I feel like I could be a little more flexible with my acting. Like I can play a lot of different characters. I can play the bad guy, I can play the good guy, I can play Sunshine, Stormy, I don't know how you say that. I can play a lot of characters, but like I need to be more flexible for it. Number trace, because I don't know how else to answer that. I hope that answers your question. Number trace. What's your favorite subject in school? English has always been my favorite consistently. History used to be my favorite. It's gotten harder and made it difficult to. Plus, I relearn a lot of stuff in history, but English is my favorite. I'm an author. I love English so much. I love literature, everything. Number 4. I hope that answers your question. Number 4. Do you listen to music while you write? If so, what music? I personally love to listen to music when I write. And I have a playlist for my book. And if not, I just listen to my like songs, which if anyone knows Spotify's liked playlist, like if you're like this, which is a lot of people, it kind of jumps around. Like it will be like this super sad emotional song, and it's like, I'm shining. Yeah, I have a Disney villain song because I love their villain songs. I also have a lot of different country, other language songs. I listen to a German band. Um, I feel so bad if I'm butchering. Anna May my Consolite. I don't know if said that correctly. If there's any Germans watching this, or any people who know the band and know how to pronounce it, please let me know how to pronounce that. But yeah, and then I listened to Moskin. I really hope I didn't butcher that pronunciation either. It's an Italian band that I love. But yeah, I'm an Olivia Rodrigo. I'm Olivia, so like, of course I'm gonna listen to Olivia Rodrigo. Oh, and David Kushner as well. He's one of my favorite artists as well. Okay, that's. I hope that answered the question. Moving on to another one. Uh, do you ever feel like blank ethnicity is enough? By the way, I put as like future reference that I have a lot of ethnicities, just to like clarify that if people want to ask questions about that. So this person said like they never feel whatever ethnicity they are like enough. They're not that ethnicity. I personally love my ethnicities. Ethnicities. I don't know. I'm white, so like we're basically every ethnicity under the sun. When it comes to white people, like you could be German, French, Ukrainian, Russian, British, Irish. Like you could be a lot of different ethnicities with like being white. So my four that I stand by, and my parents will tell me I'm not Italian, but I am Italian, and I stand by it because I'm Italian. Can't tell me otherwise. My parents are like, oh, we're every ethnicity except for Italian, obviously. You know, the one that I actually love. So I'm Italian. I'm British, but I don't count that. I'm Italian, German, Jewish, and Irish. And I always feel like I am enough. Probably because I do the stereotypes. When I'm talking, I talk with my hands, which is a lot of ethnicities. I raise my voice, I shout. I love German food. I love carbs because and pasta and bread and oh, I love pasta. Anyway, pasta is amazing. Um, but I love my Irish, I love my German, I love my Italian, I love my Jewish, I love all of my cultures, ethnicities, whatever you call it. And it's not. I don't feel like I'm never enough, not enough of it. I feel like it's more if you love your ethnicity, which I hope you all do. If you love your ethnicity, it doesn't matter if you feel like you fit the stereotype or you fit the cultural like norms. Just be yourself. And if you like stuff of your culture, do that. If you like stuff that's outside of your culture, do that. Unless it's like offensive, and I guess don't do that. Like don't break pasta. I will hunt you down. My best friend came to my house and we were cooking because we were cooking spaghetti because I love spaghetti and it was easy to make basically. And my best friend stands, she takes a couple strands of this, and she looks at me and she breaks it. I was just like, I smacked her actually. I did. Luckily, no one and no pasta was found after that. But yes, don't do that. If it's like if you're at a dinner table, apparently my French friend told me this. Apparently, if you're at a dinner table and like you use a butter knife to cut bread. No, you break it with your hand. If that's like wrong, then don't do that. If it's offensive, don't do it. But if you do feel like you're not enough of your ethnicity, it doesn't matter. Like, obviously, it's up to you. Like, if you don't feel like it, then it's fine. You can just, I don't know actually how to answer this question, but I hope I answered it to the best of my ability. Um, what got you into writing? Um, reality is terrible, and I love stories. My mind is constantly like thinking creatively. I think my first ever writing was in like third grade, and that's when I started writing, like actually writing. And then when I started writing my first book, oh my gosh, my left knee. Oh, that hurts. Anyway, yeah. Um, my first book was I started it in fourth grade with my best friend. It was like I basically made my whole life how I wanted perfectly fantasy kind of related elements. But yeah, I love writing. I'm doing it right now. Like I said, I explained my like writing stuff. And I love it. It's amazing. And sometimes I hit a wall and I'm just like, this is terrible. I hate writing. But I really don't. It's more like I hate the aspect of writing where you just can't write. Where you just don't feel like you can write. Anyway, next question. How does being neurodivergent affect your acting? I don't I don't think it affects my acting. Maybe so. Oh my gosh. So there was this costume, this outfit that my friend had to wear for her character role. And I'm on the, like, I'm basically, I was a background character. So I had to help her tie it up. And there was, you know, that fabric that's like thin that people use as like the those little flaggy things that people used in like PE or something, like capture that texture, or like the stuff that's like filler for like puffy dresses. I had to touch it and it just so like outfits wise, it was terrible. Another thing is like I can't with mic like stuff. I can't. I can't. But I don't think it affects my acting other than the fact that I'm a little bit like weird. A little bit weird when it comes to acting. I can do a bunch of stuff. I get distracted really easy, I guess that. But yeah. I don't really know how to explain that. I don't think it affects me. I don't know, maybe it affects that. Maybe just I incorporate my personality a little bit. Okay, we're skipping that one. We'll ask that one last because my friend asked it. You guys know Shorty, right? If you do, yeah, she asked that. Anyway, she asked the question I'm skipping. So, do you have any tips for overthinkers? Girl, I think you're a girl. If I did, I would take my own advice. But I'm gonna be so real with you. When I overthink, I try to like condense my thinking, I guess. I don't know. I kind of spiral when I overthink, so I can't really. I try to like condense my thinking. Like if I overthink, it makes it worse because I'm an empath and an overthinker. So like every little thing, I'm just like, did I make that person like what? Stop focusing. I feel like everyone's heard this a bajillion times, but it's really the only advice I can give you because it's the only advice people have given me. Stop thinking about what others are thinking and try to focus on your own, like, what's ahead of me right now. Something about the past, something about what everyone else is looking at you like. Just condense your thinking into a small area. Like, if your best friend or like your friends are people you can trust without like overthinking everything, focus on them. If it's just your own mindset, like, what are you working on in front of you? Focus on that. And if it's during like a school thing, like a test or something, just try to think of the most simple answer, and that's usually the correct answer. Because I feel like overthinkers, they think of the most complex answer and they always think it's right. In my experience, at least. But honestly, it's usually the simplest answer. What's your favorite color? Favorite color is black. Oh, I took a long time to answer this question. Alexa, oh, oh, Jiminy Christmas. Where's my mitts? We got those two giant oven mitts. Hang on, I'll answer your question in a second. Well, my favorite color is black and green, except for neon green. Those are my favorite colors. I don't really have another favorite color. There is one. But they kind of look blue-ish. I don't think they match the picture though. I think that looks nice. I'll show you guys the cookies in a second. But yeah, my favorite color is green and blue. I mean green and black, rays, all that sort of stuff. It's not like a necessarily a color palette you'd see together, but I love it. What's your favorite food? My favorite food is pasta. Actually, here's the order. My favorite all-time food is potatoes. Potatoes and potatoes. I love French fries, mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, cooked potatoes, sliced potatoes. I love all types of potatoes, number, shape, and size. I love potatoes. My second option, the next one is pasta, any shape, size, and flavor. I love pasta. Pasta's amazing. Okay, I was wondering if you have any tips for writing or specific writing format you like. Um, I feel like for me, writing, you just write. Write out plots, write out story ideas, write out little character things. Like for me, I have this really small notebook. It's adorable. I have this really small notebook that's literally just like character ideas, personality traits, background information, and it's just like little jots down in here and there. If you want to build a good character race, like I have birthdays, I have favorite colors, I have favorite foods, I have favorite little ticks here and there that might never even, well, nice 99% sure not even gonna make it into the book at all. But I like to know, get to know my characters well. Hairstyle, eye color, skin color, height, strength, weapon use, all that sort of stuff. I love learning that sort of stuff. And for me, I'm planning on getting like a writing organizer thing, and that also works. Hopefully, it works. I'll keep you guys updated. And then a format. I don't really know how that's done, but I like spacing my paragraph. I used to title all of my chapters, and that took forever. But actually, sometimes I would just name the chapter, and then I would like work from the chapter's name. I wouldn't even know what the plot was. And then now I just kind of number my chapters for my new book. And if I want like a page break, I just like double space. You know, not like an entirely new chapter every time the story changes or something like that. But yeah, now for Shroomi's question, which was, why do you not like my unsalted nut and berry snack mix? Because it's disgusting. It's terrible. Stop trying to give it to us. We don't want it. I love you though, Shroomy. You're my favorite rat. Anyway, guys, you want to see the cookies? They look edible. I don't know if I should be doing this with my hands. So this is what the blue cookie turned out to be. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it doesn't really look blue. It's kind of green. Yeah, this is a green cookie. It smells good. Maybe I should add more salt. It's really bad. Maybe the other cookies are. Anyway, um, thanks for baking with Brooklyn, I guess. Don't try this at home. We are survived. The oven did not catch fire. I call that a win. Anyway, love y'all. Come back again soon, I guess. I loved your questions. I hope I answered them properly. Hopefully another video, like I can get maybe more questions or something like that. Anyway, love y'all. Bye. Have a nice day.